Hey Taurus, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your February career and finance reading. Thank you guys for stopping by the channel. Please remember to like and subscribe so we can grow our little family here at Taurus. So thank you guys for subscribing and coming back and watching, or whatever. Just thank you for being here. So Taurus, let's see what we got for you. I'm feeling like for some of you, what are we feeling for you? I don't know. I feel like this, that's kind of what I feel. I feel like there is, what am I thinking? I don't know, maybe you're tired or something, or, maybe your surroundings, where you are in your career or where your finances are, could be, bothering you about it. Not that it's probably like out of control, but I do feel like maybe, you've been considering, some type of change. Maybe, some of you could be around, like in an environment, maybe you are around a lot of other people, which is pretty much everybody's job if you work pretty much anywhere there are others around you. But I feel like there's a lot of people around you, or I hear like maybe like a lot of voices around you. So you could be somewhere like maybe in an auditorium, or maybe in a large setting every day where there's maybe a lot of activity and chatter, and I feel like maybe you becoming a little what is it, triggered by it or something like that. I don't really know. Yeah, so teaching. You have teaching here. Yeah, auditorium. Maybe you teach art because you have artists here. Maybe some of you are interested in art or switching some things up. But I definitely, and I was actually going to say art. It doesn't matter now, I'd say it. But you could be, yeah, like teaching people. You see like this lady on a card is surrounded by young people here. So for some of you, you could be teaching, thinking about teaching, or maybe you want to inspire, young people, or that's what you're doing now. But I feel like you're kind of, I hate to use the word triggered, but I don't know what other word to use. But I just feel like there is some type of, you're I don't know, maybe you're just tired of it, and you're being, it's I don't know, maybe a little sensitive to something here, I guess is what I'm feeling. And you have artists here. It says engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So some of you could want to teach art. Maybe this is your passion. Maybe some of you are currently teaching art now. I'm not really sure which one this is, but let's try to get some more cards and see what else. So some of you could want to teach art. Some of you may inspire to teach. Some of you want to probably maybe switch up your career and get into some type of art, whether it's music, culinary, everything we do is art. Yes. Oh my, it says sensitivity. Exactly. That's what I was feeling, guys. I feel like for some of you, wherever you are, what does this card say? Let me put my glasses on. Oh man, yeah, exactly. So I feel like for some of you, it says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. That's what I was feeling. Like, I don't know, you're being triggered by maybe where you are. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like, Taurus, you're around a lot of people. Like this teacher, maybe a lot of chatty kids. Maybe you're in work as a high school teacher, something like that. But you're becoming a little bit more, you're like, maybe you just feeling like you need to change this. I don't know, guys. What are you thinking? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not freaking like psychic or anything, but I do feel like there is a need here to maybe follow, your heart's desires or something. Like you're being triggered some way, or you're becoming, like the card says, sensitivity. Maybe you're becoming more sensitive to where you are now because the universe is trying to engage you into the possibility of maybe doing something else, maybe something that you like more. So that's what I'm feeling. Let's try to get one more card. I don't know, I just heard environment. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, these cards are weird, y'all. They really these cards are really weird. It's like you'll sense it and then the card will come out. It's really strange, but whatever. Let's see, what else do we have here for Taurus? Justice. Ooh, okay. It says your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So I feel like you're being really strong about this right now, Taurus, and on some real stuff. Like I said, like I feel like wherever you are now, you know, you're. It's not that I don't feel like it's something you don't like what you do. I just feel like you want something that's just more suited for you, or you just want to change. Like you enjoy helping others. You probably love teaching others and guiding others, and you know, and helping others. But I do feel like I said with justice here, I feel like the universe, you know, is trying to tell you something. You know, justice in the tarot is, you know, it's a major arcana. And I feel like maybe you've devoted yourself in your life to help and teach others and to guide others and things like that. But now you want to express yourself a little bit more, you know, with this artist card here. I feel like you want to expand, you know, your knowledge, and the universe is kind of nudging you to do so with justice. That's what I'm thinking, y'all. Seriously. All right, what else do we have here? I'm not gonna make this like a 30-minute reading because I can get the raps. So we gonna like keep this going. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, right? Archangel Michael, what do we have here for Taurus? Give us some good stuff. Help them, guide them. Let's see what we have here. Let me see. What else for Taurus? Let me slow down. What else for Taurus? Moon. All right. Let's get a couple more here. Right. Man, seriously, didn't I just tell y'all I felt like the universe is guiding you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just go there. So you got the moon card here, Taurus. And it says here, like, being guided. Like the card says, you know, being guided. I feel like you're in a challenging place right now. And, you know, and I don't know. I feel like for some of you, you could be like confined, you know, in an office. And, you know, and some of you, you're with the moon card here. Maybe you just don't know, you know, right now exactly what to do, or maybe not, maybe you know what to do, but maybe not how to execute it, you know, right? Some of you could work at night because we had the moon here. Some of you could work part-time, or maybe you're considering working part-time while you work on a new idea because you got that light bulb here. So maybe that's what you guys are thinking about, or working for yourself. But regardless, you want something creative here. So some of you could be considering art. You know, you could be considering art, like some type of creative work, or a new job. That's definitely here, a new job for a lot of you, new income, something to inspire you more, to kind of like lift you up a little bit. But like I said, I do feel like an energy of like some universal nudging here, you know, kind of just like, look, I ain't gonna tell you what to do and you ain't gotta do it now, but you know, the universe is kind of giving you like a little nudge, you know. And I think it's doing it by making you uncomfortable and irking you, you know, to some extent, where you are right now. So that's what I'm feeling here. Like legit, guys, you can't see the card, but I can see it. You know, it literally says with the moon, you know, like being guided. I knew that when I saw justice. I just was like, you know what, you know, the universe is trying to, you know, wake this person up, because right now I feel like you're just kind of like stuck, like, oh, I don't really want to do this, you know, I'm sick of sitting here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to sit in this office. I don't want to sit in here with these kids. I just want to go. All right, so you got mask here that just came out. So for some of you, like, you know, I get it. You want to get out, you know, you want to, this isn't just about money, you know, or making more money. I personally feel like this is more about, you know, your potential, like kind of getting out there, you know, and getting into like the unknown, because you have the mask here and you have the moon here, you know. So I feel like there is something that you're seeking to find, and the universe is trying to help you, right? You got a candle. Yes, it's trying to guide you, you know, once again. It's trying to, you know, illuminate, you know, some type of, you know, idea or some type of spark in you, I feel. So you're being asked with this candle card to take action. It's kind of time to kind of take the mask off, be honest with yourself, Taurus, and know that if you want true abundance, not just money, but just if you want to live and be happy and get up and go to work every day and actually enjoy what you do, you're going to have to take some action, because that is where your abundance is hiding right now, Taurus. What else for Taurus, Spirit? What else do we have here? What do we got? What do we got? All right. Yeah. Let's see. There's a lot of cards here, and I suck. when it comes to like shuffling these cards. I don't know. My son was trying to teach me, you know, how to do that and blah, 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 with the cards, and you know, and it'll come in time. But right now, whatever. All right, what else do we have for Taurus spirit? What else do we have? We got network. All right, yeah, all right. So I feel like Taurus, for you, it's time for you to reach out to your guides or your higher self, or you know, whatever it is that you use to inspire you, because I feel like something is trying to get your attention. Okay, so we have networker, we have voice, we have settling, we have risk, and we have destiny. So here's the thing. Got justice here, got the universe here. That is screaming the cosmos, you know, trying to speak to you. Like that voice that we have here, I feel that is in your head, you know, is telling you that you're going to have to take some risk here if you want to get to your destiny, so to speak, you know, your destiny. Because I feel like right now you're settling and you're not happy and you're irked. So for some of you, you could want a career in singing, or, you know, there is an energy here with voice here, you know, like careers in radio, public relations, something that may involve speaking to others, teaching, or speaking others through teaching, you know, is here as well. But I think you need to reach out, you know, take a chance, you know, if you don't have to get up and just, you know, just rip your stuff off your desk and just go run and be like, I give up, I'm going to chase my dreams. But you may have to take a little bit of a risk here, because if you don't, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like, I'm not going to say going to burn out, but I just feel like, you know, you're probably just going to be unhappy, right? Yeah, because I feel like, you know, the odds are better than you think. You know, if you listen to your inner guidance, if you listen to the direction of the universe here, I feel like it's trying to help you. So let's see what we got. Let's get a couple more cards. All right, what else for, oh, the Chariot. Yeah, get moving. You got the Chariot and you have the Fool. Like, seriously, new beginnings. Oh, man. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm back. Okay, so you got the Fool and you have the Chariot. So, you know, you got to use some willpower. Come on, you can do this. Like, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Yes, you can. So look, I know leaving where you've been comfortable at, you know, is there's a level of anxiety and fear there. I mean, we're human. I mean, just keeping it real. But I feel like with this Fool here, like the universe is offering you the fresh start that you've been dreaming about. So don't be afraid. Like, go get this happiness. Oh, what else? All right. We got the Seven of Wands. Like, yeah, like you kind of like, you know, fighting yourself. You know, that's what I feel like. You know, it's like you got your guard up, which you should, you know, because it's, you know, getting up, quitting your job, starting something new, or taking a risk and getting out there. Like, well, that takes a lot of courage, but gotta be strong. Gotta be strong. All right, let's get some final messages for you. All right, we're going to take all three of these, okay? So we got the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. And we also have the Moon again, right? So you got the Moon here twice. So seriously, I know this is the unknown, right? But I feel like with this Page of Cups here, like the universe is talking to you, is telling you, like, this is your higher self is telling you, like, you know, this is what you need to be happy. Like, you hear the voices, you hear the messages, right? And you got the Knight of Swords. This is you taking action. Like, you know, this communication is, I mean, the chatter is just like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And you're just like, I don't want to take a risk. You know, I know this is my destiny. I know that, you know, I'm being triggered, you know, where I am right now, telling them kids in school, shut up! You know, I know that. I know you be wanting to tell the kids to be quiet, you know, shut up, you know, but you know, and that's understandable. You know, you're human, Taurus. Like, you know, the kids talk too much, right? You know, so you're sick of hearing the chatter. You're tired of, you know, where you are. Okay, Taurus. So in all, you know, being serious, you know, so to speak, you know, it's time to take action. This night, you know, is trying to get you to get up, you know, and get on the good foot. Okay, and go ahead and get out there and go do what it is that you want to do. Switch some shit up. You know, we're not meant to stay stagnant. You know, we're meant to get out and explore and try new things, you know, and seek that prosperity and that victory that you want to come into your life, Taurus. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I had to put a timer on because I talk too much. So, I have to make sure that I don't keep you here for 30 minutes because then you're not going to watch the video because it's too long. And as you see, I'm still talking now. So guys, thank you for stopping by. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in our general reading coming up soon.